just noticed something. I grabbed my headlamp. Can you see that? That's water droplets. Now, and what's this here? There's water in my hoses. So the first flush, when I changed that connector out down here, is actually now giving me water from the last time it rained, and we didn't get a lot of rain. You guys see that? It's kind of in a trap mode where the water, because of the angle of the tubing, the water's kind of just sitting in here. So if I push down, the water will flow and drain out into the tank. Uh-oh, that's a phone call. Hold on. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna jump. I set the ladder up. I want to take you guys with me and show you. I want to see what's going on because we actually caught some water for the first time. So I want to check up inside of here. Oh, and there's still some water in there. Okay, let me get a light because we kind of important. So that's interesting. Even though the rain gutter was partially screwed up outside, we still caught water that time. So by limiting my drain out, I think that worked really well. So grab a light, and we'll grab this little guy here. Now, because of the way I have the profile of the tank, obviously I'm gonna have some water left sitting in there because there's no filters on that side. So we have moisture in here, and does it have a little watermark as to where it filled up to? Is that a watermark there, guys? It looks like it. That's how much water this thing filled up with. Interesting. Really interesting. And I'm glad this thing's working. Now, the only thing is, like I mentioned, all the way around this space here, I want to fill with other filters. Because the more filters I have in this catchment, the faster the water I can process and capture. So kind of important that I add more filters. Now, the only downside with this thing is I have a low spot here because it's leaning on an angle this way. But you notice I don't have anything on the floor water-wise, so everything was watertight. And since I do have this little piece here, all I need is like a 3-inch valve, like one of these guys down here. Let me show you. Like one of these valves. Then I can throttle the incoming water. So that's awesome. So first time ever, we got some water caught. Now, I should catch a lot more with the rain gutter fixed up. So that filled about halfway full of water, and there was 4 filters working on it, and you could see it never got past that amount, that mark. But that scares me because now that the rain gutter is properly attached again outside, this could double or even go further. And I think I'm going to order some more filters for up here. I found on Wish, guys, I haven't been using Wish too much because their prices have gone retarded lately. I don't know what's going on, but ooh, nasty. They sell short, stubby ceramic filters, and I'm thinking about buying a 6-pack of those babies because they're fairly cheap, and I think they would work on that container. So the only thing I'd have to do, obviously, is pull the container down, drill new holes for all these filters, and after that I need to run some new tubing into, I got to figure out how to run this thing properly. I need, all this tubing is working, except when I have 6 more, I'm almost going to need like a double, I'm almost going to need a T here and then another funnel just to take more of the incoming water. I think that's what I'll end up needing. So I don't see any traceable amounts down in the IBC tote. There's no water level that I can see there. It's just a minimal amount of water that I caught as far as I can tell. No water on the floors anywhere, which is great, right? No leaky. But I'm gonna have to, once I plop in at least 6 more filters, that's 6 more tubes that I have to feed into this tank. So I think that's a good go. And with the help of my Patreon members, I can afford to buy those filters. And also I'm going to look at buying a valve, a throttle valve up here for the flow rate of how much water comes into the tank. And that was from recommended by you guys out there that follow my channel. So big thumbs up to you guys. Oh, dirty thumbs up. Dirty. So yeah. So oh yeah, I had to turn the fans on because it is frigging humid in here right now. It's actually only 61% humidity, but at 77.6 Fahrenheit, that is probably about 80 something, because the humidity always cranks up the heat value. So not good, but these fans are God savers. Well, godsends anyway, because they work well. I should have actually put up one in, actually I should have had one in the center right there. Should have had one in the bathroom and one in the storage room. I can still hook one up into the storage room. I may order one for there. Uh-oh. I just got nastied on the forehead. Grab a paper towel here. Yeah, I still could, I may actually include one of those fans on the wish list as well, because my patrons are killing it helping me out funding the off-grid tiny house, so I can buy the stuff I need to make things a lot easier for myself, as much as I possibly can, that is. So awesome. That was a shocker. I couldn't believe we caught some rainwater, and it actually left a mark, in a watermark, to show the level, which is even awesome, because then that gives me an idea of what's going on. But like I said, I'm gonna have to get on the computer, order some items, a valve, some filters, possibly I'm just gonna go ahead and order some more ceiling fans because they're the bomb. I'm literally gonna put one back in the bathroom too, and in the storage area. That's it. It's happening. Thank you, Patreon members. Yoper, Pierre, Pam, my 3 wonderful people out there helping me get stuff for the tiny house so I can, you know. Now, if you guys have been staying tuned lately, you guys know I've been making some big leaps and bounds and progress at the tiny house, and it's all to do with my Patreon members. So hats off to those guys. And if you guys want to see me really take off, try to become a Patreon member to my channel yourself. You can do that. by visiting my main YouTube channel, and over in the right hand corner, top corner, it'll say Patreon support. You click on that, you make an account, you join my Patreon, the Off-Grid Tiny House Patreon channel, and you get all my videos before everybody on the public, on YouTube and everywhere else, DTube, Steam It, blah 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 blah. You guys get them first, you get them ad free, and you help contribute, and also you get a credit in my videos, obviously, and you contribute to helping me get more projects done like the ones you're seeing here. So you guys are badass. Keep it coming, because it's only going to get me to the end faster, the goal of getting super off the grid. And I can't believe we're getting some water for the first time at the Off-Grid Tiny House from the sky, rainwater, not from city water, because we're off the grid here, and we're not like some of the other YouTube channels out there, Troy, that pretend they're off the grid when they're completely on the grid and running scams to get people's money. So that's as much as I'll say about that. Yoper may know a thing or two, and Tanners may know a thing or two about what I'm talking about, so they'll get it. Anyways, just cleaning up a little bit. I gotta get out of here, get a shower, clean up all this soot off of myself. I was expected to have a cool, well, relaxing time at the tiny house, watch something. Never even got to turn that TV on. So isn't that wonderful? I had lots of work to scramble to get finished. And then at least at the end of the day, we had a nice, wonderful surprise where we actually caught some rainwater for the first time. Not a amount that I would go screaming to the hills for, but we're getting there. Especially since the rain gutter setup was self-destructing a little bit, so that's now repaired and should hold its own, and I should collect a whole hell of a lot more water this time around. That scares me because I don't have a valve yet and I don't have more filters yet. So, but the nice thing is, I saw the water line up there, guys. You guys saw it. The filters are now moist, which means they're primed. They're saturated with water, and that means they're ready for any more incoming water to start pumping out more water, which is awesome. And obviously no water leaks on the floor, which is kind of important. So sweetness, guys. The day started with a shocker that my gutter system was falling apart out there. Now that I got it fixed and came in and got some more stuff done in here, I got to see that. That kind of lifted my spirits back up to where they should be. Oh yeah, I did mention this. I don't know what happened with this light, but I'm pretty much gonna toss it because I'm applying power to it with the same battery that I took out of it, and nothing's happening. I don't know what's happening. So at least I salvaged the battery, 18650 lithium, and I can use it on something. Though it's a single and it's only a certain make, so 2000 milliamp hour. Focus, camera, that's the name of it. 2000 milliamp hours is like 2 amp hours, a 2 amp hour battery. I think that's what that is. But it's a lithium battery, so you can abuse the hell out of it and it won't let you down, basically. I'll put the ladder away another time. Wind turbine's not going because it's not windy. So yeah, not a whole lot going on in here. I gotta get out of here. I'm talking too much. See you on the next one, guys.